forever. I'm living my life like a slime.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh, I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. Too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running. Something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm catch him on the mic. He be spitting. When the people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a
Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Suns, they continue their stretch of home games. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. Let's see if they can bounce back.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do while at home. You know, maybe they'll get things somehow turned around here and build some positive momentum.
It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Al Horford. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Now Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Brown. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Now here's Paul. From deep. And no good that time. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Brown. Can't hit from in close. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Bills and live and eat and do bullshit, and they don't even like each other anymore, dude.
Y'all know who she is.
their first. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Smart. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Tatum. To end the cold streak, Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. He's covered by Brown. Here's Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And it's good for two.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The 11-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Remaining in the first.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
For double team. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Over in the corner, Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
That's his first.
And the foul on Marcus Smart.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Celtics making a switch here. Booker with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Clock at 4. Over Richardson, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. A three. Bridges with the board. On offense, here are the Suns. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Back to Payne. And here's Booker. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Richardson looking in his numbers. He averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
A nice shot by Booker.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Hits it from three-point range. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Outside Tatum. It's blocked.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. That's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Smart. At the elbow, Williams. Back to Smart. Driving to the basket. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And it's Brown missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Booker. Some solid defense from Brown. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
To the wing on the left. Oh, no one around him. Offline with his three. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
And the shot goes in.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
The kick out to Crowder. And he banks in the lane. Crowder's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Williams. To the wing right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Assist from.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Right side, Crowder. Pass to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Here is Paul. At the top of the key, Ayton. And here is Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Tatum down low. He's got 6. Not going to go that time. Suns lead by 7. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Booker outside. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Tatum. And slammed up by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Bridges outside. That one misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Richardson. Pass to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Booker with it. Williams picks him up. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
To the middle. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Suns.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
A nice shot by Booker.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
Richardson attacking. Count the basket. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off of assist. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Second shot opportunity. And Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got 6.
Now, Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
And the Suns call time here.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man. He's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And a seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, this self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Teams changing it up here.
I'm supposed to set this paper up just for you to fuck your crack. Every time you say you needed me, I get racks. Ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love. So you say I'm supposed to set this paper up just for you to fuck it up, for you to say I'm real. Like, tear it out. Great offensive execution.
Suns lead by 5. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Johnson. Back to Shamet. Good, and Johnson with the assist that time.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. They get it back. Kicks it out to Schroeder. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Williams comes with a double team. Here's Payne. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. McGee's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Second team foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
This one for 3. And it's Schroeder missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Pritchard. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
Jason Tatum.
The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella. to hold in check.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So maybe now's the time when we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
The Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's the Suns with the ball. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Smart, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Now it's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Paul. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Goes in and slam dunk by Smart.
Jason Tatum.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Paul outside into the lane. Count that bucket. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
3-point field goal.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Paul gets it to go in. Celtics trailed by 10. Outside, Horford. Bridges with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Booker looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution for your Suns. And
shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. It's deflected. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Good ball movement here by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball outside. Lets it go with a 3. Again, the miss by Paul. And Horford will bring it up to the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
The Suns making a change here.
For your Suns.
And the Suns call time here. They're ahead by 8. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter.
Suns timeout.
Boston making a switch here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. 1:46 left in the game. Here's Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
.130 left in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Driving in.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Here's Tatum. Bridges with some nice defense. 1:02 left in the fourth. Ball outside. Booker with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And what a huge
buttery shot
it was
for Chris Paul.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up.
So nice.
He threw himself into a lot of plays.
Right side, Williams. Shoots over Crowder. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Paul with the ball. Takes the three. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry,
About another minute
It's the Clippers and the City of Angels for a little interconference action here at the Staples Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Washington is working their way through a road trip into today's game. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Doris, we know
What's
that
up,
Paul
bro?
George
You
has
finna
always been a
lose.
solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer. And
Nah, you can't stop him.
How about Paul George puts it
You
on
sound a
the
little
deck,
quiet over
uses
there.
that
You do a lot of
explosive quickness.
fidgeting.
This guy is really hard to contain.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 4-point game.
What the fuck?
Here's Jackson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Beal from long range. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Basket counts.
Nigga's a copycat.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. George double team. Outside Jackson. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. The three. Rebound Washington. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Here's Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Tyler Spirit Dempsey. Make some noise.
Clippers trail by 3. Winslow with it. Pass to Mann. Now here's Kennard. Bledsoe with it. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a great finisher through contact. Eric Bledsoe, one of the tougher point guards in the NBA.
Beal. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 1. On the wing, Winslow. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Outside for Bledsoe. And the rejection by Gafford. To the paint. Here's Bertans. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Beal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Avdia can't hit. And here's Bledsoe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Driving the lane. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And it's George missing. The Wizards with the lead.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Substitution, Montrezl Harrell.
Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Ibaka.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Here's Holiday. And a rejection by Zubac. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Clippers moving the ball around. Avdia with the rebound. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Paul George.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Zubac trying to break loose. And George is good for three. George has got the lead up to three now for the Clippers. To the left side wing. Back to Holiday. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the Great Northwest.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Dinwiddie attacking. Here's Gaffney. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break. With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's also hard to come back.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Here's Jackson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite
question everything.
We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
To end the run.
He blocked
And it's
it.
blocked by Ibaka.
Ugly second quarter for him. And now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
This is his house.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it.
Niggas be having their mic on just to not talk.
Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Beal gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Beal's got 7.
No one better to answer with a 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Kennard on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Dinwiddie. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Washington making a change.
First team foul.
20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Kennard. Outside for Bledsoe. In the corner, George with it. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. George has got 25 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. With the shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now it's 27 points for George. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And it's George finishing it off.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to George.
Time to quit. Went up by 20 on that, man. If y'all was wondering, I went down a couple tiers because I was playing playing this game in the other room and my connection was bad. So it kept exiting out of the game. So.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now George makes it off the glass. George has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Clippers.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize. Basketball.
Pass to Jackson. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Smith with it. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Now Ibaka. Outside for George. Back to Ibaka. Outside, George. On the clock. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Pass to Dandridge. Robertson outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Takes a three. Dandridge can't make it work. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
LA foul.
And George gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Robertson outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here he goes.
Oscar.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oscar.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Outside, George. He takes it in. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Let me tell you something. Line drive, there it is. Finish with two hands. Emphatic finish by Paul George. Line drive, there it is. Christ. Shit, bro.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the
Kennard on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the range of Kennard's shot just keeps getting better. He's a real threat at the arc.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Keep telling me untie my Timbs, but you can't forget, these ain't regular Timbs, so you wear them different. These are off-white kind.
Lays it up and banks it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Winslow. Kennard with the ball. Covered by Robertson. Back to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron. Bucks leading by 3. Kicks it out to Robertson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Dandridge. Abdul-Jabbar with it. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That sends Justice Winslow to the free throw line. It's going to...
We'll put the link. Y'all can go shop. By the way, this is the website where I got all of my outfits for my birthday trip. You guys saw that where I was super cute. They were all of Times Amber, baby. Hey y'all, I just wanted to show you this super cute dress that I got from Olive Times Amber. Hello, how cute. Backless baby. Ooh. Super cute, great prices. I think they have 50%.
I need to see the replay. I need the replay. Lay me!
Go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
At the line for your Clippers.
On the free throw, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Back to Allen. There's the triple. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Bledsoe. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
No good from Bledsoe. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Clippers.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
There's Ibaka. Paul George. Reggie.
6 seconds left in the first.
That's an inbound violation.
Here's George. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Bucks leading by 8. Robertson outside. Back to Allen. Nice dish by Robertson to set up the bucket. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys with his play on the floor, he was answered by his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
So it's the Bucks now. Right wing. And here's Robertson outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, whenever Jackson is driving, the D is nervous. He is just brilliant at completing his drive to the rack.
Allen in the post. Here's Dandridge. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Joe Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
Bucks leading by 8. Here's Robertson. Tries again. And they pick up 2. Robertson's got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Back to George. Driving to the basket. Just 5 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the way. George has got his third bucket of the night.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Zubac in the post. On the wing, George. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Clippers, Spirit
Bucks leading by 8. Allen surveying the D. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Man. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's George. Here's Zubats. Tries it from 19. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
That's the 3 fly. And another 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
That nigga make everything, boy.
Abdul-Jabbar's got 15.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's George. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Pass to McLaughlin. Allen the bounce pass. Fader on the way. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Poke loose. Paul George with the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
First team foul.
Bucks leading by 9. And here is Robertson. He's got 6. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And the basket by Jackson.
Oh, and really, Jackson excels when the defense gets physical with him. He's more than up for any challenge.
Outside, George. They swipe it. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's McLaughlin. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Your Clippers pick. Your Clippers pick.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Left side Jackson to the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Robertson up top. He has 6. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here's George for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Dandridge. Now here's Robertson. 5 on the clock. Over Ibaka. Robertson, good. Robertson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Back to Robertson. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Here's McLaughlin. John McLaughlin drills the long-range jump shot.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
George looking over the floor. To stop the run. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by